Good day, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to finally get around to covering Train Valley 2 Community Edition, which I was given on Keymailer from the devs on Keymailer back when it released on November the 22nd or 23rd, I believe. But I never got around to covering it initially. I did have one go with the game, but then I never got around to actually covering the game on YouTube. As I got sidetracked with other stuff, and then life happened and illnesses happened, etc. But the go with the game that I did have, I did the first level, and went through the tutorial of the first level, and one thing I found a little bit fiddly was the lane of the tracks on the control pad. Now, when I do the read-up of the game, it does say that it's been adapted to the controller for comfortable console playability. I'm not getting that, to be fair. When I'm trying to lay the tracks and I'm trying to go in an intended direction for the laying of the tracks to solve the puzzles, the tracks are not always going where I think they should be going in terms of where I'm pressing the stick, but I can still kind of get through it. I can tolerate it, I can get through it, but I do find it a little bit off-putting and annoying. Now, this is the community edition of the game. This resales on the PlayStation Store for $19.99. There is also a first game. There is also a Train Valley 1, which is also available on the store. This is the PS4 version, by the way. There isn't a native PS5 version, so this is running on my PS5 via backwards compatibility. The first game is also PS4 only, but the first game was a day or two ago when I checked, was on offer. If you look up the version that includes a PS4 theme, even though we can't use that theme on the PS5s, it's considerably cheaper than the standalone game. But when I looked at the screenshots, the graphical style did look ever so slightly different compared to what they've done with the second game. Now, this community edition includes all the DLCs, so that adds another 70 levels, thanks to the extended content from Passenger Flow, Myths and Rails and Editor's Bulletin, levels based on countries around the world and fantasy settings, etc. It also includes, apparently, 158 community levels, or some bonus levels created by talented designers of the community. I just don't know from the read-up that I've got in front of me how many base levels there is in the game. But as you can see when I go on to the game here, on the left-hand side there, I've got Space Age, Globalization Age, Electrical Age, Industrial Age, and the Steam Age, which it's going to start me in. But because I can't freely scroll up to see how many levels there is in that section there at the moment, so that I can't tell you. But let me just skip back to the main menu. Let's go on additional levels. Yeah, so these are the ones that they're on about. So Passenger Flow, 20 levels, Myths and Rails, 20 levels, Workshop Gems, 50 levels, Workshop Gems Emerald, 50 levels, Sapphire, 50 levels, and so on. So they are the additional levels that have been created by the community. I don't think there's anything much to change within the settings of the game or the settings menu, other than to increase the scale, interface scale, the effects and music. That's about it, so we'll skip back on that. And then, without further ado, I'll show you how this game works. It's kind of like a puzzle game. It almost operates like one of those mobile games that you used to, where you've got to do a level within a certain time limit, or certain parameters are set to score your stars. But there's a little bit more to it than that, though. So it's just saying that it's like a mobile game is a little bit unfair. There's a lot more to it than that. And it can prove quite tricky, because as you can see on the first level there, the forestry level, I've still not achieved 5 stars. Excuse me. You'll have to excuse me if I get a bit hoarse. I've just got over a bad dose of the old C19. Or COVID-19, or COVID. I'm just coming out on the other side of that. So, without further ado, let me get stuck in. to this first level. And let me try five star it. So this is the briefing, the forestry, mission time, 9, 7 or 5. So to get 5 minutes, to get 3 stars, I need to get 5 minutes. On my last attempt at this, I did, my best record was 5 minutes and 3 seconds. I missed it by 3 seconds. I've achieved the $40 target, and I've also avoided train crashes. But anyway, let's do it. So, welcome to Train Valley 2 Community Edition. The goal of the game is to connect cities with factories and generate and distribute their resources to improve the economy. First, let's turn on track building mode using up on the D-pad. The game automatically pauses while in this mode. So whilst I've been talking, time is ticking. So whilst I'm going through and talking through this tutorial, time is going to be ticking. That's going to hinder my strive to get that 5 minutes, but I will have to, if I have to, I'll restart the scenario again. I'll keep it at this pace so that you can see how the game works. So track building mode pauses. So connect the city with the logging camp by dragging tracks from the blue tile by pressing X, and after this move with the left stick. Now this is where I found it to be tricky, because I'll press X now, and as I come down, see, I didn't, as far as I'm concerned, I went diagonally, so I wanted to come down diagonally, it's come straight down. So this is where you see where the track build, and then again, I've gone diagonal again, and yet it's decided to go right. So I find this a bit fiddly, and I've messed up already because it's not going in the direction that I'm intending on the stick. So press circle to go back. And then we'll press X there. No, we won't press X, let's dismantle that. Oh, no. There we go. So you can always demolish. You can always remove tracks while you're in demolish mode by pressing down on the D-pad, which I already did because I messed up. So you've already seen me do that because I did mess up and I didn't connect it properly. Demolish mode is down on the D-pad, and again that pauses time, but I don't need to do that. After connecting 2 stations with rails, hold L1 and move L to select a station. Choose a station with people and press X to send a train with 2 cars. In this mode, the game will automatically pause. So again, hold L1. I've got that station selected, so we'll press it. That will send a train with 2 people on up to the logging camp. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to kind of jump ahead here, and I'm going to build the sawmill, because the sawmill is there where what I've got selected now, but it isn't technically built yet, so there's no tracks for me to connect to. But whilst that train is going up to logging camp, I'm going to build that like so, and then you'll see tracks pop out that I can connect to. People appear in cities automatically. People are essential for the factory so they can produce resources. So I need to send people up to that logging camp to get logs, to bring the logs back down to the city. The city requires 2 logs, as you can see there. I'm going to hold R1 to pause while I'm reading the tutorial stuff. Cities, districts require specific resources. The resources are generated on the factories. The factories being the logging camp and the sawmill. Press the touchpad to bring up what resources the city requires. So as you can see there, the city, which is at the bottom of the screen, requires 2 logs and 6. I don't know what they're going to be. That's going to be 6 lots of wood. I'm going to call that, because that goes to the sawmill. So once that train goes in the logging camp and 2 logs load back into it, I then send that back down to the city. In the meantime, I'm going to connect the sawmill to the city as well, whilst that's doing that. So up on the D-pad. And I'm also if it lets me, if I've got enough money, I'm also going to bring that back out. No. There. And connect it to that. Ready. Because in my head, I know what I've got to do on this, because I've tempted it so many times. So I'm kind of jumping the gun a little bit here. But you'll figure out why I've done what I've done. So let's unpause it. And in fact, let's send another train up to the logging camp as well. And seeing as the city has what I think looks like 8 people, your wood or logs are ready. Get them back to the city. Remember that you can do it by holding L1, select the factory station, which is the logging station, and press X to deliver the train. What I was saying before that popped up is that the city, as you can see there that I've got highlighted now, has got 9 people. I can preempt and get them people into the sawmill as well, ready to produce the pallets of wood, which I'm going to do as well. But first off, I need to change the signal direction to make sure the train doesn't go up to the logging camp and actually goes to the sawmill. And to do that, you hold L2 and press X to switch. See that? I'm holding L2 there, not L1. So with that selected to go straight across to the sawmill, I'm going to send 2 trains over there as well. And in the meantime, I'm going to get one of them come back. Oh, no locomotives available. Right, okay. So they're all spoken for. You can stop a train by holding R2 and pressing X. Crashes can be prevented by stopping trains. Let's get that second locomotive back with the second lot of logs. So once these 2 lots of logs have come to the city, I need to take logs to the actual sawmill to produce the pallets of wood. So I'm not going to hit the time limit required here for all the stars of 5 minutes, but I'm obviously slowing the pace down so I can show you how the thing works. The sawmill requires people and logs to produce wood. There you go, let's call it wood. Logs and wood. There you go. I'm gonna miss this by a few seconds again. And I wasn't even really trying then because I purposely slowed things down. So you could take in the tutorial for this video. But again, 5 minutes and 8 seconds and I wasn't even trying. So we'll go again and we'll try and achieve that 5 minutes. And we'll skip the tutorials. Sending the train out, I haven't built the track yet. So these two trains will now get the logs and I'll get them straight back to the city as quick as I can. In the meantime, actually, let's start sending some people over to the sawmill. I can't send any more out just yet until that's off the track. Because the sawmill needs logs now. I think it's got people, it's got 4 people. Needs logs. ASAP. Come on, nearly 3 minutes. Nope, no locomotives available. Right, okay. Might have done this, you know. That sawmill gets 4 now. Yeah, I've done it. Both of these trains that are in the sawmill need to get back to the city ASAP, and then we've done it. Let's get him on his way now. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. There you go, victory, and I've got 5 stars out of 5 stars. So, I mean, the game, that's a taster of one level, and the parameters of which you've got to hit to get all the stars on the level. So it's a blend, a unique blend of micromanagement, railroad tycoon strategy, and puzzle. Putting you in control of your own company that needs to help its local community thrive. Keep your trains running on a schedule across 50 levels in company mode. Now, I don't know what that company mode is, because I haven't seen that anywhere. Discover the history of railroads in elegant, low-poly graphics. Train Valley 2 was a joy to look at and immerse yourself in. So, for those that like to test the brains, if I move on to the next level now, and go into the next level, let's have a look. So, the next level is the farm. So this one, mission time, 12 minutes, 9 minutes, or 7.5 minutes for 3 stars. For an additional star, I need do not destroy objects with a total combined worth of over $5,000. And for an additional star, do not allow any train to arrive at the wrong station. So what's it going to throw into the mix here with regards to making sure the right train arrives at the right stations, etc.? Is it still going to hold my hand a little bit here as well? I don't think it did. Last time I did this, I don't think it did. I think it pretty much now throws you in hands-free, let's say. Let's go back to the title screen a second now. So like I say, I don't know where the company mode is, unless these are to do with the company modes, I don't know. Looks like there's additional trains and stuff you can unlock as well. So we've got no tutorial here, so if I hold... So that's the city where I am now. It's got 5 people in currently, and the city needs what looks like 4, let's call it, is that corn? 6 cows, and 10 rocks, let's call it. So this is where precision with the track lane is going to matter, because one of the parameters of getting this level done and getting a star is not to destroy too much of the objects within the area, and precision is going to be required for laying of the tracks. So now, the flour, or corn, and the corn, I mean, or wheat, looks like I can get it from 2 locations. Oh, no, it doesn't. No. For me to get cows, I need to get, let's call it wheat. I need to get wheat. Right, I've got it. So let's build some tracks. Oh, I can't get up there. It won't let me go up. So... it won't... Okay. Oh, there we go. Not enough funds. What the hell? Right, okay. I'm just trying to come down to that. That's it. Not enough funds for that either. Right, okay. Let's try raise some funds then by getting some wheat to the city. When the wheat gets low to the city, if the funds go up, then it looks like you've got to do things in stages. Oh, there you go. Already it's gone up to 6,000 just by arriving there, because I've put 2 people in there. And then I will be able to build more tracks. You can't rotate the map or anything, by the way, and I don't see any option to... Oh, there is a zoom in. Well, a 1-step zoom in, that's it. And then you can move it around like so. Now, let's get these back. So the idea for each level is to get the main city supplied with all the bits and bobs that it needs, and that is objectively to end the level, and then it will score you on all the other bonus stars that you've got to get and achieve. So I'm not going for the time limit on this. Will I be able to get 2,000, 3,000? Nope. Oh, just about got in it. Right, I've done that. So I've done that wrong because I've already delivered the flour. Oh, I made it crash because I reversed it. I reversed the wrong train, and I made them crash. And that's probably going to bugger me up because I can't afford to repair the trains. I've got a repair bill down there. 2 locomotives are currently out of service. They're going to require £5,000 to repair. I reversed the wrong train. What a pillock. Yeah, I've only got 1 train in operation. I think I need another I can't do this because I think I need another track as well to go to send people directly to the farm with the cows in. Hopefully I can get a train repaired here. When this money arrives, when this arrives here, I get 4 grand, I think, is it? Yeah. I forgot how you repair the trains. Completely messed this up when they crashed. Yeah, they're not doing anything over there. I'm delivering the flour over there. I've done all the wheat. Let's call it the wheat over on the right. But because I've got no people there, and can I afford to build tracks? I mean, I'm not going to do the time limit, but let's keep entertaining the idea. I haven't got enough funds. Ooh, shit. And I don't think there's any cheaper way of getting there. Oh, I've done it. Right, so I've got to get people. Yeah, I've completely given up on achieving the time limit. I'm just winging this, just so that I can, you know, you can test different things out. I'm a bit gutted that I can't remember how to repair the trains. In the first level, during the tutorial, it tells you how to repair the trains, and I can't remember how to do it. Because I did have enough money to repair trains. I haven't now, but I did have. And it looks like 5,000 each, or 20,000 to buy a new train. But what if I just want to repair the train? Oh, it needs more wheat. I could have had 4 trains running here if I hadn't had that screw up. Although it's weird how it's letting another train go out of there and go to that, let's call it the stone factory. Because like, in theory I thought I'd already got 2 down there. So not having all the trains at my disposal has cost me time here, but I've not done too bad considering. See, with the right amount of money as well, this is where you could get a bit clever and have 2 sets of tracks coming here. So I could have them running back and forwards at the same time. Yeah, so admission time I didn't do. But do not allow any train to arrive at the wrong station as well. How does that work? I think I know when that went wrong. When I didn't take the wheat to the right station. But let's just have a look at something quickly. Let's skip back to the first one, and let's see about the repairing of the trains so that you know. So again, we'll play this slow. So track building. I just want to get to the bit in this tutorial on the first level where it tells you about the repairing of the trains. I'm sure it does. I hope it does. Yeah, on that second level, excuse me, I think I took too much flour back to the city when in fact it should have then gone to the cows. You can send a train out again by holding R2 and pressing X, or reverse it select by holding R2 and pressing circle. Well, maybe it doesn't get a bit where it tells you about how to repair the trains. Unless I let 2 crash and it'll tell me. Let's see if I can actually get 2 to crash. Ouch. So don't worry, no one was hurt, but if you have to repair your engines to use them again, press R1. R1. It's the only button I didn't try. To select one of the destroyed locomotives and press triangle to repair it. Watch your accounts. Repairing locomotives is expensive. You may need to rebuild destroyed tracks as well. So, so I can repair both. Then I've got to build the tracks again. So now I need to... What am I missing? Just 2 more bits. I'm way over the time limit, but I've only gone back and revisited this level to figure out about how to repair the locomotive, so it's R1 and triangle. Hopefully this doesn't wipe my previous attempt, which I did actually do. I hope that doesn't record that as... No, it's still showing that I did 5, because I have done that as 5. The farm, I've only still done the 1. That's because I crashed the 2 trains and couldn't figure out how to repair them. Oh, interesting. They're getting awarded the new locomotives by the looks of it because of the amount of stars I'm earning. I think. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. So like I say, I wanted to cover this game, seeing as I was kindly given this a key by the devs when the game launched. So it's only fair that I cover the game. Quite a challenging little game, to be honest. That I think will get even more trickier as you progress through the levels and it throws new things at you. But yeah, I think it's approximately around about £19.99 in the UK on the PlayStation Store. But you get a lot of content. Now, when I looked for this in the store the other day, I couldn't find it in my store. I don't know if that's because I already own it, but I've got friends in Discord that have located it no problem. And if you are struggling to locate it in the store on your actual PS5, then you can find it via an actual web browser. And then if you're interested in purchasing it, you can purchase it via your web browser and then remote install it that way. If you do have difficulty finding it like I did. But other than that, thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen. Throw any questions down in the comment section below if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, or questions, or anything that you want to ask, or anything that you want to share. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified of when I post up new content. Other than that, take care of yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.